It doesn't matter, but I think we're matching. We're matching.
Winning!
Yeah.
Great fashion.
Thank you. See, we don't love that.
Mr. Adams.
That's the only fashion I can do is cut. I can't cut.
So we're going to need the spellings of everybody's names, because I don't have that.
Definitely. Do you want them now?
Do you know that?
I do.
Okay.
Frank, common spelling.
The 14A District Court for County of Washington, State of Michigan is now back in session.
You may be seated. Hold on. Are you here? Is Shoulders here or just you?
Yeah, he's with the family right now. Just
Okay.
in the
All right. Sir, how are you?
Good afternoon,
Okay, so I mean, I'm ready to go. If he still needs to meet with them, that's fine too. I couldn't remember because we can't keep Mr. Johnson's schedule in my mind. We were back trying to figure out, like, what was the last one he did? I said, this is the one he said he was going to be late on. That last one. Then today, Ann comes in there and I said, what time do we start? It goes 1 o'clock, but I think this is the one that he said he was going to be.
Well, in my defense, I said I was going to be late to both of them.
Oh, did you? Okay, all right. So we were both right.
Everybody.
Okay. But there was one that, I don't know, said you were going to be someplace. And I said, we'd wait for you, but I don't know. All right.
Okay. I know that we have, I think, 3 witnesses that we plan on calling today.
Okay.
I'm ready to go with Deputy Barabas. I'm giving Ann the spelling of the names.
Okay.
Waiting.
You can type them out and send them to her. She works better that way, but I won't say anything.
Yeah. So B-A-R-A-B-A-S.
I'm being nice to you. For a Monday when it's like 1,000 degrees out.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Did you need to talk to Daniel, or you good to go? I'm good to go. Okay.
So are we ready to go, or are we waiting on Mr. Childers?
Well,
because if he's with the family, they're going to want to be here.
yeah, exactly.
So, okay. Well, we'll wait.
You want
Remember what?
Do you want to?
You want me to go off the record?
Yep.
Because I might say something?
Yep.
Hello? Alan, you have faith that I won't say anything inappropriate, right? A little bit? Really? That's all I get from you, man? All the love. just a little bit. See, Lee had faith in me.
So all of these are just going to Joe.
Yes, we can go off. Court does call the case. People State of Michigan versus Daniel Franklin.
Andrew Phillips, on behalf of the people. Yeah, Jonathan Emmons also on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, man. Please on the court, Kareem Johnson on behalf of Mr. Franklin, seated to my immediate right.
Okay, very good. Date and time for continued preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed?
Yeah, ready to proceed. If there is a sequestration request, I'm just going to ask for an exception for the officer in charge, Heather.
The officer in charge may remain in the courtroom.
And I've got my first witness of the day, Deputy Barabas.
All right. Come on up, sir. Looking forward to be sworn.
You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about to give us state and spell your first and last name for the record.
My name is Deputy Frank Barabas, F-R-A-N-K-B-A-R-A-B-A-S.
Inquire.
Thank you, Deputy Barabas. Thank you for being here today. We've got your name, your current employment.
Oh, my name is Deputy Barabas, currently working for the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, and how long have you been so employed?
I have been employed here now for 3.5 years.
Okay, and were you working in that capacity with the Washington County Sheriff's Department on June 22nd of 2022?
Correct, yes, sir.
And what was your assignment that day? You said patrol.
That assignment was just standard.
Is there a particular time, shift time that you were working?
What they call the Newton or the swing shift. I was from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
I guess, were you working with anybody on that date and time?
At that time, in question, I was working with Deputy Navy Lewis.
Okay. And when I say working with, are you sharing a vehicle with Deputy Lewis?
I'm in the driver's seat and Deputy Lewis is in the passenger seat.
During that shift, at some point in time, did you have the opportunity to go to 1155 South Harris?
Correct. So when we were out on patrol, we were dispatched. Dispatch came over the area advising of an incident at 1155 South Harris Road, and we proceeded to the location.
What was the nature of the incident that you were dispatched to?
Was for a possible gunshot victim, someone lying down in Village Grove Apartments with that was what.
I was going to ask, does that 1155 South Harris address, does that have another more common name?
My apologies. It is also known as Village Grove Apartments.
Thank you. Do you recall what time of day this is happening?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it happened after 4:30 p.m. or around that time.
So early on into your shift?
Correct.
Okay. Did you end up responding to that?
Yes, sir. I was first on scene.
Is that within Ypsilanti Township?
Correct.
Okay. And when you got to the complex, there's only a common entrance into that Village Grove, right?
Correct.
In regards to that common entrance, that's kind of like centrally located amongst the entire complex, is that right?
Correct.
And where did you respond when you got to Village Grove?
When I got to Village Grove, I responded to the left side of if you pulled in, if you're looking in, you pulled in, I went to the left. There's a little median there kind of blocking some of these apartments. And I responded to that block of apartments on that side.
Okay. And when you got there, what did you see?
When I got there, I immediately saw a bunch of people kind of around and frantic. Went to my patrol vehicle, based off the nature of the call, grabbed my medical supplies and proceeded. When I proceeded to where all these people were standing, I saw a bunch of people standing by and I suddenly the grass of the complex.
What did that individual that was laying down on the ground, what was his condition as you were able to perceive it?
He was not a medical doctor, but in the opinion, he was in bad shape. He saw that he had sustained some kind of head trauma. He was very bloody. There was a bunch of blood on the ground as well, and he was struggling to move and kind of just grunting.
Okay. Making those observations, what treatment, if anything, did you and Deputy Lewis try to administer?
Me and Deputy, based off the nature of the subject, we believe that he sustained some kind of head injury based off blood. So we began trying to treat and locate the wound.
When you first found him laying on the ground, was he wearing any kind of face covering?
Yes, he had some kind of black covering around his face that we had to take off.
Okay, so that was removed from his person?
Correct.
And to the best of your knowledge, after it was removed, did you just leave it there?
I believe we just set it up to the side.
While you and Deputy Lewis are tending to the individual, well, first of all, any characteristics that you can give us about the subject that was involved, about the person on the ground?
Younger looking, kind of just moving around. He was still up. His eyes were open. He was kind of breathing. He ended up vomiting while we were there, and he was just kind of unconscious, moving around a bit. But
sure. But in terms of physical characteristics, was he black male, white male, something different?
Potentially black male, younger, curly hair, dark curly hair, probably taller.
Okay.
He's remember, and we probably was a taller kid.
Okay. Lighter skin, darker skin?
He was light skin.
Okay. All right. And at some point in time, while you and Deputy Lewis are tending to him, did HVA or some other EMT arrive?
Correct. Fire and Ypsilanti Township Fire and HVA arrived roughly around the same time.
Okay. And how quickly, after you guys get there, how much time progresses till they get there?
Less than 10 minutes.
Okay. They show up. I presume they take over, tending to him. And where did you end up going after they take over tending to the young man?
So my partner, Deputy Lewis, rode in the ambulance with the subject, and I followed in the patrol vehicle, and we proceeded to St. Joe's Mercy Hospital.
Okay.
Trinity Health.
Sure. At that time, did you have any idea of who the individual was on the ground?
No.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. All right. Just a moment. Okay. I don't have any other questions. Thank you.
Cross-examination.
No questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You may step down. Thank you, Jim.
If he may be excused.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, this witness is excused.
I'm going to go retrieve Deputy Montgomery.
Sorry to come here.
Thank you.
You're all set? Okay, good. Who did? File report. Sir, please come forward to be sworn.
So you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? See. State straight, your first and last name for the record.
Joseph Montgomery, JOSEPHMONTGON.
You may inquire.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy Montgomery, or Sergeant Montgomery, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. We got your name. What's your current employment?
I am a sergeant in the Washington Sheriff's Office.
And how long have you been so employed?
7 years.
17 years. In that capacity, were you working on June 22nd, 2022?
I was.
Did you end up going to, I'm just going to call it Village Grove, the Village Grove apartment complex?
I did.
Okay, and that's located at 1155 South Harris Road, within Ypsilanti Township. Thank you. How did you end up getting there?
About 16:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Okay, and do you recall why you were dispatched out to that location?
Yeah, there was a Oliver dispatch over the radios and there was a shooting there.
Okay, and when you got there, were other deputies already on scene?
Yes.
Do you recall who was already there?
There was Barabas and Lewis who were providing medical care for the victim up and down. Showdown and cars were also there, and there's many deputies kind of running about.
I'm sorry, you said Sirianni, Sirianni,
Correct.
and
In Qatar.
Qatar?
Yeah.
Nice.
HAPTER.
Okay, thank you. All right, when you get there and the other deputies are there, did you have an opportunity to see whether there was anybody who looked as if they were injured?
Yes.
Okay, what did you?
Black male was on the ground, had some clear injury to his head, and that a couple of deputies, again, Barabas and Lewis, were providing medical care for. He was making a moan, so.
Okay. How did he appear to look to you?
Not well, I'd call it critical.
Okay. At some point while you're there, did HVA or EMT, Ypsi Fire come and take that individual from the scene?
Yes, good transfer.
At some point in time, did you later come to know the identification of the person who you saw on the ground?
I did.
Okay, and who's that?
Montgomery.
Okay, so if I say, did HVA in Ypsi Township take Sean from the scene?
Yes.
Okay. After Mr. Longoria leaves, what then becomes your primary role at the scene?
Start passing out assignments. With canvas, photograph, we secured the scene, check the banding to the videos.
Securing the scene, taping off the area?
Yeah, use video.
Okay. Do you also then start looking for any evidence of a crime?
Correct.
Okay. What did you find? Are you the one that's going to be responsible for taking all the photographs of anything that gets collected?
It was shared between me and Deputy Roberts, not Detective Roberts.
Okay. And did you also have an opportunity to view everything that Deputy Roberts viewed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's turn. Sean leaves the scene. Did you find and photograph anything that was located near his person?
Yeah, there's a cell phone, there's like a black, I guess they're referred to as ski mask, or some kind of like face covering, there's a face pen,
Okay.
and some like a lanyard, with, like keys on.
Okay. Thank you. Your Honor, if I may approach with people proposed exhibits 1 and 2. And I'm sorry if I keep calling you Deputy Montgomery, my apologies.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sergeant Montgomery, I've handed you what's been marked as people's proposed exhibits 1 and 2. Do you recognize each of those items?
Yes.
And what are those photos of?
That is the area where Sean Gloria was laying, a black ski mask, spray pen, and keys.
Okay. And are those fair and accurate copies of photographs that you took?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if, Your Honor, unless there's any voir dire or objection on the issue, I'm going to move to admit people's proposed exhibits 1 and 2.
Any objection or order?
No objection.
Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Did you or any of the other officers find anything else of immediate evidentiary value in the middle of this area?
Yeah, there's also a spent showcase.
Okay. Is that consistent with why you were sent out there?
Makes sense.
Okay. And what did you do when this casing was found?
Mark photograph.
Okay. And how did you mark it? And what evidence, if you recall, did you end up marking it with? Okay. As in Montgomery?
Yes.
Okay. Those, Your Honor, if I may approach with people's proposed exhibits 3 and 4.
Me.
I just handed you what's been marked as people's proposed exhibits 3 and 4. Do you recognize each of those items? Okay. And what are those photos of?
That would be the showcase and the flood scene.
Okay. And I believe, so 3 is at the scene?
Yes.
Is that right? Is 4 taken at a later time?
It is.
And where's that taken at?
That was taken by Deputy Roberts, but it was in our forensic lab.
Okay. All right. Are those fair and accurate copies of the casing that was recovered from, I'm going to call it Village Grove?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, at this point in time, I'm going to move to admit people's proposed exhibits 3 and 4.
Any objection or order?
No objection.
All right.
I'm going to ask you if you could just show exhibit 3.
Exhibits 3 and 4 are admitted. Now go on.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Thank you. I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, could you just hold up exhibit 3 so that the court can see it? Where in relation to this, we obviously see the small evidence tent on the top picture. Where was Sean found in relation to this picture?
This photograph is facing west. Sean was just north of this, so he's laying down, which would be like right here.
Gotcha. Okay. In terms of distance, are we talking feet, yards?
Feet, so he's probably within 10, 15 feet of where this evidence tent is to the north.
Okay. All right. I'm sure you might have found some other things that appeared to be of relevant interest to you. Do you recall anything in particular that was found at the scene?
So from right there was also a bike that was in our takeoff area. There was footballs. There was a tennis shoe.
Okay. As far as the bike goes, did you end up taking that into evidence?
I did not.
Okay. Any particular reason why you didn't?
At the time, I didn't put enough information. I didn't want to put something to it.
Okay. All right. But you did mark it and you did photograph it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. After you collect all the evidence there in this, is it fair to call it a courtyard?
Yeah.
Okay. Does your attention get diverted to a different place nearby?
Yeah, at a certain point, I got a call to the radio about a split shirt that was possibly started by the suspect in a dumpster.
Okay. Do you have any idea who's calling this information in?
I don't.
Okay. Nonetheless, you get this information. What do you do with it?
I grab the fence and I drive over to the dumpster, point out to me at the southeast corner of Village Lane.
Okay.
And inside there, I see a flat.
Is this in the same complex area that Mr. Longoria was found in?
It's a different complex. So it's these complex just south of Village Grove.
Okay. In terms of if you had to run to this dumpster, how long is it going to take you?
Running in there, so
Okay. So it's not terribly far.
I drove there in like 20 seconds.
Okay. You go to the dumpster. What do you find inside the dumpster?
included had recently been, empty because there's only like 5 or 6 bags of trash in there, maybe like one box. And kind of between like a box and a couple of trash bags, the black hoodie sweatshirt.
Okay. And did you photograph it?
It-
And did you mark it? What evidence tent did you mark it with?
With them again.
Okay. And so was that purposeful or inadvertent? Okay. Because that's the same tent that you marked the casing with? Okay. I'm going to approach with what's been marked as people's proposed 5 and 6. If I may?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, Sergeant Montgomery, I've handed you what's been marked as people's proposed exhibits 5 and 6. Do you recognize each of those items?
I do.
And turning your attention first to exhibit 5, what's that?
That is a photograph inside the dumpster where I observed and collected the black hoodie.
And then exhibit 6?
That is the hoodie I collected.
Okay, and it's similarly, that was taken after the fact over probably at the forensic department?
Yes. I did not take number 6, I did take number 5.
But that is still nonetheless a fair and accurate copy of the hoodie that you collected from the dumpster.
It is.
Your Honor, unless there's any objection or voir dire into it, I'm going to move to admit people's exhibits 5 and 6.
Any objection or voir dire?
No objection, Your Honor.
Exhibits 5 and 6 are admitted.
And if you could just help us and show for the court where exactly on that exhibit 5 is the sweatshirt is located.
You see the little red right there, that's in the top of the hood, but it's between these 2 bags, and between that, got it. And marks of it is between all that.
Okay. Your Honor, if I may have just a moment.
You may.
Okay. Sergeant Montgomery, thank you. I don't have any other questions for you at this time.
Cross-examination.
Sergeant, what was that sweatshirt put in that dumpster?
I can't tell you.
This area, is it fair to say this apartment complex is frequented by kids?
Hi.
No prior experience with this apartment complex?
A few times, most of my time spent on the street.
Okay. How many units are in this apartment complex?
I had no.
Okay. The bike that you found, did you ever ascertain who that bike belonged to?
No.
Was that bike fingerprinted or tested for DNA? No further questions, y'all.
All right. Any redirect?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. Sergeant, thank you.